let's talk about a crime that is so audacious, so perfectly planned, it's already being called one of the biggest heists in modern German history. This is the incredible story of the Gelsenkirchen bank vault heist, a crime that has left investigators absolutely baffled and its victims completely heartbroken.
I didn't sleep last night. Just listen to that. That single sentence from one of the bank's customers, it really captures the raw human side of this. As hundreds of people rushed to the bank, it became obvious that this wasn't just about money. It was about people's trust, their sense of security, and in some cases, their entire life savings.
And the scale of this crime, it's just mind-boggling. Police are saying that if you had a safety deposit box at this bank, there was a 90% chance it was cleaned out. This wasn't some targeted hit on a few boxes. No, this was a systematic, near-total wipeout of the vault. So you've got to be wondering, how does a crime this massive even get discovered? Well, the answer is just as wild as the heist itself. It wasn't some silent alarm or a fancy laser sensor that tipped off the police. Nope, it was a simple fire alarm. So picture this. It's a Monday morning, and that fire alarm starts blaring. Emergency services race to the scene, thinking they're about to fight a fire. But when they get there, there's no smoke, no flames. Instead, what they find is a giant hole drilled clean through a thick, reinforced concrete wall, leading right into a completely ransacked bank vault. And this is what really hits home. It wasn't just stacks of cash that were taken. This quote from another victim says it all. We're talking about heirlooms you can never replace. A mother's gold coin, a grandmother's bracelets, things that were meant to secure a family's future. Just gone. All of this, of course, leads to the big question. How on earth did they pull this off? Seriously, the way this was executed feels like something straight out of a Hollywood movie. It would have taken incredible patience, a ton of planning, and just surgical precision. Yeah, investigators knew right away this was no amateur job. Every single clue pointed to a highly organized, professional crew. These guys operated with almost military-like skill and knew exactly what they were doing every step of the way. Their plan was brutally simple and effective. First, they got in through a parking garage right next door. From there, they used some serious heavy-duty drilling gear to basically tunnel through the fortified basement wall and right into the vault. Once they were inside, they just went to work, box by box. It's a big deal when even the seasoned pros are floored. A local investigator flat out said he'd never seen anything like this outside of a movie. That's how crazy, how unprecedented this whole thing was. Okay, so the physical break-in